Hi, welcome to Early On. My name is Sherry Fila, and I'm the coordinator for Dickinson Iron Early On. We provide services to children ages 0 through 3 years old and their families. We provide an assessment of developmental milestones and medical needs. Through that assessment, we work with the family and we provide information and referral, and we assist families in determining what their child needs and what services might be helpful to them through our local community. For example, some of the types of situations that we provide assistance for are when a premature baby is born. There are so many different needs when a child is born before their due date. For a child with a medical need, Early On is available to help families navigate the medical system, figure out what they need. Sometimes it's about finding insurance and financial resources. Sometimes it's about navigating the specialists and the different places to go to get medical care. Along with that medical care, Early On is available to help families figure out what does that medical need do to affect the child's other developmental needs. And so we provide information from our specialists, our therapists, and developmental assistance, as well as assistance in navigating that medical system. Services from Early On will help that child develop language and will help the family become more confident in knowing that what they're doing with their child is going to be the right things to help their child develop that milestone. One of the things that often happens in Early On is families will call with questions. They're not sure if their child is doing what the child should do at a certain age. They call and they say, "This is what's happening. Is this okay? Is everything going well?" And so what Early On will do is we'll provide an assessment. Sometimes we just do it over the phone. We talk a little bit and we ask the family what's happening, and we can figure out sometimes just over a quick phone call that everything is just fine and there is no further need. Sometimes we determine that it would be helpful for us to take a look at the child and we would do a developmental assessment. At that time, we may find that everything's going very well and the family gets the reassurance that they need and maybe some tips, some activities to do with their child, and they feel much more confident in meeting their child's needs. Other times, we find that there is an area of need. It may be language, it may be gross motor, which is your large muscle activity. Sometimes when those areas are delayed, we find that there are very simple and fun activities that a family can do with their child. And the next time we come back, we might find that that is already addressed and the child is doing very well. Sometimes it takes a little longer, and Early On is flexible with that. We do whatever is needed. It's up to the family, what they accept as far as service, how long they stay with us, and eventually, when the child meets the milestones, the child graduates from Early On, and that's a time to celebrate. One important mission for Early On is that we are very interested in helping families take advantage of that very important birth to 3 time frame. When it comes to brain development in children, 0 to 3 is just a time when the brain is growing and connections are being made. And we try to help families understand what that means for their child's future development and try to use that information that's coming out in brain research to maximize that child's development and maximize that family's ability to take advantage of those early years. For children who receive an assessment and don't need anything special from Early On, one of the things that Early On is happy to do is to help families connect with resources in the community that pertain just to basic child rearing. There are so many things that Dickinson Iron offers for families with young children, and Early On will send a family off with information about those resources and just wonderful connections that the family can use throughout their child's life in helping the child reach their potential and helping the family be the most effective parents that they can be. If you would like more information about Early On, please call me, Sherry Fila, at 779-7229 or email me at the link that is provided on our website. Feel free to explore our website where there will be many links to important websites, resources, contact information, and a variety of interesting articles and materials for families with young children. We look forward to talking with you and meeting your amazing child.